Good day, everyone. Today we're gonna talk about fractions. So, a fraction is a way to represent a part of a whole or a ratio between two numbers. It is used in many areas of mathematics such as arithmetic, algebra, geometry, and probability. Not just that, they are also commonly used in our everyday life such as in cooking and measuring. So when we're talking about fractions, we should always remember its two parts, the numerator and the denominator. So the numerator is the number on top of the fraction and represents how many parts of the whole or quantity are being considered, while the denominator is a number on the bottom of the fraction and it represents how many equal parts the whole or a quantity is divided into. So a fraction has three main types, the proper fraction, improper fraction, and the mixed number. So a proper fraction is a fraction where the numerator is less than the denominator. So for example, 2 over 5 or 2/5 is a proper fraction. Next is an improper fraction. It is a fraction where the numerator is equal to or greater than the denominator. So for example, 7 over 4 is an improper fraction. A mixed number or a mixed fraction is a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. So for example, 3 and 1/2 is a mixed number, where 3 is a whole number and 1/2 is the proper fraction. How to change mixed number into improper fraction? So, using the same example which is 3 and 1/2, first step is to multiply the denominator and the whole number. So 2 times 3 is equals to 6. Then the second step is to add the numerator and the product of 2 and 3 which is 6. So 6 plus 1 that's equal to 7. So 7 will be our new numerator, and regarding with the denominator, we just need to copy the denominator of a given mixed fraction. So since our denominator is 2, our new fraction will be 7 over 2. So let's proceed to the four basic operations of fractions, which are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So how do we add fractions? So first, we need to identify if the fraction is a like fraction or unlike fraction. When we say like fraction, the given fraction has the same denominator. So for example, 2 over 5 plus 3 over 5. If the fraction is like fraction, all we have to do is simply add the numerator and just copy the denominator. So from the given example, which is 2 over 5 plus 3 over 5, we need to add the numerator, which is 2 and 3. So 2 plus 3, that's equal to 5. And the denominator is 5. So the answer would be 5 over 5. And since it can be reduced to lowest term, the final answer would be 1. And how about if the fraction is unlike fraction? So the first step that we need to do is to convert it into a like fraction. In order for us to convert unlike to like fraction, we need to get their LCD. So for example, 2 over 3 plus 1 over 9. As we can see, they have different denominator. So what are we gonna do is to find the LCD of 3 and 9. Their least common multiple, or the LCM, is 9. Next step is to divide the LCD to the original denominator and afterwards multiply the quotient to the numerator. So 9 divided by 3, that is 3 multiplied by 2 equals to 6. And 9 divided by 9, that is multiplied by 1, still it is 1. Afterwards, let's proceed to addition. So 6 plus 1, that is equal to 7, and just copy the denominator. So our final answer would be 7 over 9 since it can't be reduced to lowest term anymore. Let's proceed to subtraction. Just like addition, subtraction of fraction has the same process. So if the given fraction is like or similar, we just simply minus the numerator and then copy the denominator. For example, 3 over 6 minus 2 over 6. The answer would be 1 over 6. And if it is unlike, the same process in addition, but the difference is that you need to subtract it. Let's proceed to multiplying fractions. So to multiply fractions, we simply multiply the numerators together and the denominators together. And if possible, simply simplify the resulting fraction by finding a common factor between the numerator and denominator and dividing both by that factor. So for example, 4 over 7 times 3 over 8. The numerators are 4 and 3. So 4 times 3, that is equal to 12. Then proceed to denominator. The denominators are 7 and 8. So 7 times 8, it is equal to 56. So the product would be 12 over 56. And since it can be reduced to lowest term, we're going to find its GCF, or the greatest common factor. So their GCF is 4. 12 divided by 4, that is 3. And 56 divided by 4, that's equal to 14. So our final answer would be 3 over 14. How about dividing fractions? So the first step, we need to get the reciprocal of the divisor and then proceed to multiplication. For example, 1/2 is divided by 8 over 10. So let's do the first step, which is to get the reciprocal of the divisor. Our divisor is the 8 over 10. It will be 1/2 divided by 10 over 8. After getting the reciprocal, we need to proceed to multiplication. So 1/2 times 10 over 8. 1 times 10 equals to 10, and then 2 times 8, that's equal to 16. So the result is 10 over 16. And since they have common factor, we need to reduce it to lowest term. So their GCF is 2. 10 divided by 2, that's equal to 5, and 16 divided by 2, that is equal to 8. So our final answer would be 5 over 8. And that's end our lesson for today. Hope you learned something new, and if you have any questions or clarifications regarding our topic for today, feel free to ask me. That's all.